everyone, Dan McKenzie here at the McKenzie Law Firm. We do estate planning, estate administration, and some small business counsel. Thought I'd make a video about the last one today. It's a small business issue that recently came up for me, which is registered an LLC recently, which is a really easy thing to do in Colorado. We just go on the Secretary of State's website, file our articles of organization, and off we go. There's a little bit more to it than that if you really want to do it correctly, but technically that creates an LLC for you. That obviously is public information. The whole reason to register an LLC is to let people know who you're dealing with, that where they would go, or who they would serve papers to, and who they contact for the business if they need to sue it, or a couple other things. But at any rate, so I registered this LLC and actually used my own address as the business address, and this was last week. And this week in the mail, just the other day, I got this very official looking document called the 2021 Certificate of Good Standing Request Form, and it looks like a government document. It's got some very like a file number here, a notice date, a please respond by date in big bold letters, a barcode. It looks very, very official, and it's got the business address and name on it. And then it says, "Congratulations on registering your business with the state of Colorado. Your articles have been filed with the Secretary of State and are complete. You have one step left. In order to buy your optional Certificate of Good Standing from Colorado Certificate Service, please confirm the accuracy of the information below for your Colorado Certificate of Good Standing." And then they tell you that a Certificate of Good Standing issued by the Secretary of State and may be required for loans, to renew business licenses, or for tax or other business purposes. So sometimes, there have been times when my bank has requested a Certificate of Good Standing, or there are certain circumstances where you actually need that document, and these people are offering to sell it to you for $70. So you can get a Certificate of Good Standing for $70. And if you listen closely to that language as I read it, they said it was optional, and noted that it was issued by the Secretary of State. So you might figure, if you look real closely, you can get it from there. Like I said, I think this document is deliberately designed to look like a very official form that is coming from the government. There is some very small stuff on here saying that this is a solicitation and not actually a government form, but you got to kind of look for it and be paying attention. So I am sure that a lot of people get nervous when they see it and are like, "Oh, wait, I gotta file my or get my Certificate of Good Standing." The really frustrating thing about this is they're asking for $70. Registering an LLC in Colorado is $50, so they want $70 for a proof that you have registered something that only costs $50 to register. So I thought I would go ahead and show you how you get a Certificate of Good Standing. You do not need to pay for it. So here is Google, and you might be familiar with Google. And so we just go to Colorado Secretary of State. You can see I've already typed it in, but I'll just go for the full thing here. And so we get our answer here, and Google is helpful here. It gives you a direct link to the business organizations. The Colorado Secretary of State does a number of things, like with voters and stuff, like got elections and voting here, some notary public stuff. They oversee that. But if you want to do a business document of some sort, you can just go to the business organizations page. And then if you look down here under services, you can see one of those is Certificate of Good Standing. So I just click that link, and then I'll just type in my law firm's name here to show you how easy this is. The McKenzie Law Firm, and I click search, and then come here and click this little number here over on the left, which is my ID number, and you can see I am in good standing, which is good. But again, a bank or someone might actually need official proof of that, certified by the Secretary of State's office that I really am in good standing. So a screenshot of this form really isn't going to do it. But look down here. Here is a link to get a Certificate of Good Standing. And I click that link, and voila, a Certificate of Good Standing with the Secretary of State's signature on it, the seal of Colorado, an official document that I can save, I can print off, and it is mine to do with as I please. and you can see it has the date on here for when I did this. So this was as of, actually this is a few days ago. So sorry. I got confused about what the date is. No, today at 9:06, it is 9:06, just turned to 9:07 there. So it says exactly when it was issued. So, you know, if the bank asks you for one, you might need to regenerate it if it's been a few months. But you can do this at any time. This is free. You do not need to pay anyone $70. Please don't do that. We see this a lot too when we do revocable living trusts. One of the things we frequently do is that we transfer the deed into the name of the trust. And of course, that is also a public document that gets recorded with the clerk and recorder's office. And so people see that and send out forms very similar to this one, telling people, okay, congratulations, you now need to get your deed, pay us, you know, a bunch of money to do that. And again, that is also a document that is recorded publicly and available. You just got to know where to go to get that. So same thing here. If you've gotten a offer to sell you your certificate of good standing, you are basically paying $70 to avoid about a 10-second task there that I just did for free. So please don't do that. Go ahead and go on the website and get it directly. It's probably going to be more current. And anyway, so hope that's helpful and that helps you avoid something there that I think, frankly, the Attorney General should probably do something about this, because this is ridiculous. All right. Thanks. And if we can be of any help on any LLC front, or estate planning or estate administration questions, again, we are the McKenzie Law Firm. Our phone number is 303-578-2745. We are in Colorado, and we are in the Denver area. So happy to help. And thanks for watching.